We'll move on, though, to the next event, which is race number 7, Class 3, down the straight 1,000 metres once more, headed by Rocky Malone, a newcomer here to Hong Kong, a 3-time winner, though, in New Zealand. Soul Special takes a drop in class, and Trip Fairy Twins ran DB Pin a length and a half last season. We got Sweetie Barley and Winning Supreme, just a couple of starts between them. Hair Trigger, Moore and Berry once more, and Money Boy, who was runner-up 3 times over this course and distance at the end of last year. Sorry, apologies, one of those at the Happy Valley.
Another straight 1,000-metre race, and pace should be good. Beauty Master. Rocky Malone is a horse who's had unbelievable leg problems, both left front and right front fractures of the cannon. But he's got pace. Money Boy hasn't had a trial leading in either. Money Boy, Fairy Twins, they're all going to go forward. Soul Special's the interesting one. He's got the pace to be there, but the recent trial would suggest he'll be ridden patient.
With those problems with Rocky Malone, I thought I'd just concentrate on him on track work. Now, he's with Winning Van Gogh, who's also in this race. Now, they work together in 2 pieces of work. This is the first one. Zach Purton's done all the work on him, and he worked really nicely. Sam Clipperton then jumped aboard here in this piece, and Winning Van Gogh stood off him. Couldn't pick him up, though. If anything, Rocky Malone was going on. I think he's a nice horse. 1,600 metres, his win last start at Ellerslie was very, very good before he got here. Tongue Tie goes on. I'm going to put him in the numbers, not on a win line, because I think 1,200 might be a bit short. But he's one definitely to keep an eye on this season.
Okay, that's interesting to hear you say that, because he hasn't raced for 14 months, but he won 3 out of 5 in New Zealand.
Yeah, he was a really nice horse back in New Zealand.
And actually beat Winning Van Gogh in one of those occasions as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they
know each other well.
Match up
here,
both now trained by Danny Shum, of course. Right, what are some of the other runners? Well, Money Boy, and this was the Happy Valley run, of course. Beauty Master and Sweetie Barley. This was his debut performance. Big price he was.
Yeah, he was. It was a quiet trial from him leading into this race. I don't think he's quite ready. Beauty Master needs to be considered because he's got a very good record, but he probably has found his mark. And Money Boy, I thought at the end of last season he was just getting to the end of his tether, and then John Size put blinkers on him and he found again. He looks probably best placed here off the weights and the course and distance, so I'll end up siding with him.
Yeah, four seconds in a row at the end of last season, and he's an honest horse. He's one of the major players, there's no question.
Yeah, lightweight on his back as well. Another interesting runner here is Soul Special. Just the 1 start for him so far. Olivier Deleuze will be getting the leg up.
Olivier, Soul Special, you rode him in a trial recently. What was your take on that trial?
He tried okay. First time I have the chance to sit on him on the trial. He gave me a good feeling. I mean, he worked better than his last performance for last year, I think, so he may have some excuse that day. Now we need a confirmation because morning work and afternoon work is always different. So hopefully he can put down that on the race on Sunday.
1,000 metres, is that distance okay?
There's a question mark. I don't know a lot about him. I only have the chance to sit on him a few times, so it's always a question mark. We draw a gate a bit in the middle too, so we see. It's all going to be. It all depends how it's going to be the track. So they expect some rain, so this we cannot control. But I hope he run a good race because I think he's a nice horse.
The way he trials, it's hard to leave him out on a minor line, maybe. But Olivier's saying there's still a few question marks.
He won as a 2-year-old over 1,000 in WA, Australia. He also won a listed race at 1,400. They stretched him to a mile. Early on, or late last season, he was trialling really well. He was jump and run. I can see a change of tactics there. I like him. I like him as a horse. I just don't know whether the straight 1,000's the right race for him. Had this have been 1,200, I would have been all over him. I've got him in the tips, but I think he's an interesting runner going forward.
No, definitely. Look, I'm not going to put him in. He was 100 to 1 on debut and ran accordingly. He's $12 earlier on in the betting in this particular race, so there is a little bit of support, probably on the back of that trial. And as you said, he did have a good race, but I prefer him over 12 to 1,400. I agree, Brett. I don't think the 1,000's a real...
Yeah, the 1,000 doesn't look probably the right race for him, so...
But it wouldn't be a massive surprise.
No, it wouldn't be. No, definitely. He could sit in and maybe just... He looks to be going really well. I mean, he looks so fluent in that trial. He ran straight past Strathmore, who's running in the chief executives earlier on in the day. So he's going well.
OK. All right, one more to have a look at. Fairy Twins. Now, good form last year, really good form behind some nice horses. How's he looked in the mornings?
He's looked good, and look, he's a really good fresh horse. He's had 2 goes fresh here in Hong Kong, won them both. He's had throat surgery in the off-season as well. It seems to have worked. He's going nicely. I think he's well placed in this race. Only thing is he's drawn 3, get across OK. Another major player in this particular race. I expect him to run well.
does have a very good fresh record, and as you say, Paul, declared a roarer at the end of the season, had the throat surgery, so let's hope he bounces back because he's a quality horse, and that trial suggested he's feeling good.
All right, that's Joe Moreira and Chris So. So some lightly raced horses here, Paul, but where we ended up?
Well, I'm going to go with the one we just saw, Fairy Twins. I just believe that this throat surgery's worked, and he's going to go nicely and win this race fresh. He goes well fresh. Money Boy's the major danger. Worried about this Rocky Malone. Think it's a little bit short for him. I'll keep him safe though. Beauty Master's another 1,000-metre specialist. He's drawn badly, but does love the straight 1,000. Bet in this race, I'd take a big Quinella 5 and 12, and maybe through exotics around the 1 and 3 as well. But I see the Quinella here being 5 and 12.
Fair enough. I'm going to go with Money Boy as the on-top selection. I think he's just best placed in this race. He's got that residual fitness from last season. He's got a lightweight here. Karras can gradually work over from 6. You know, when the whips are cracking with that lightweight, he'll probably protrude to the front. Saul Special's the big question mark runner in the race. I think he's got the ability to win a race of this calibre, but maybe the 1,000's not the ideal situation. Fairy Twins for the reasons Paul's mentioned. Beauty Master, he goes in for 4th. I'd be backing Money Boy to win, and I'd maybe throw in a QP with Saul Special.
Yeah, I'm similar numbers to you in actual fact, Brett. The horses I like actually all drawn low, but Money Boy I think is the horse to be on there in the sprint. That's race number 7. Short break again. Come back race number 8. It's the first leg of the treble.